Letzte Woche beim
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Du auch. Wow.
Fertig. Ja, ich auch.
Guys, I'm just now returning from an absolutely amazing weekend with the Enduro Action Team. It was the Enduro Action Team race event, the first one of its kind this year, and it was an absolute blast. I tried to cover as much as I could while racing over the Enduro Park. It was quite exhausting, I have to say. The whole idea was to go over a long distance through some of the technical single trails and terrain that they have. Several rounds around the block for 2 hours in the morning and an hour and a half in the afternoon. And that was basically the challenge for most of us, is just making it through the time. Of course, there are much better riders than me that really race the whole thing. And it's quite amazing what some people can do on these large adventure bikes. Anyway, if you want to get a small peek into what the event is all about, what the track's like, the riding's like, it's going to be a lot of riding part in it. Check out this video. So, I am close to the Enduro Action Team track, and the registration is today, and also the technical inspection. Ooh, this is nice and muddy. That gives you a taste of what this is going to be like tomorrow. Okay. Registration. Okay.
Und sobald der Prüfer hier unterschrieben hat, kommt sie wieder zu mir.
Danke.
Beim Prüf.
So, jetzt. Super. Hab schon geguckt.
Done with the technical inspection, and over there in the corner is the GS Trophy Germany team. I'm doing some social media promotion over there. This is part of the track for tomorrow. So now that I passed the technical inspection, there is a rider's briefing in Meltewitz, so I can walk from my accommodation there. It's not very far, it's a few hundred meters. And the day starts very early in the morning, so we're gonna start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, you can tell I have a bit of a cold. I was really not sure if I should go here or not. Also not feeling 100%, but I'm hoping that maybe tomorrow I feel a little better. Today is race day. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. We've got an early start. The both of us are making it to the riders camp at the moment. We still have to get our transponder. There's going to be short briefing again, I think. all the technical inspection, they did that very thoroughly yesterday. That's all over. That was all yesterday. And yeah, we've got a beautiful day because we weren't quite sure what the weather's going to be like. It's still on and off. There's still a chance of rain today, but it's mostly going to be dry. And yeah, up until yesterday night I wasn't really sure what it's going to be like. So I wasn't quite sure what to dress to, if I would wear my Gore-Tex, climb Badlands, or if I would go with something lighter, because the track is going to be quite technical. They gave us a briefing yesterday on the track length. It's only 7 kilometers long. Doesn't sound like much, but we asked them how long it would take to go through the track, and somewhere between 15 and 25 minutes. 15 minutes is the guys going full on speed without any traffic on the track. So for most of us riders, if we get close to 20, that's probably pretty good. And it's not a fast track. There's going to be a lot of curves in there. I haven't seen much of it yet, just a little bit of it. So it's going to go over the entire Enduro park, of course, but there's no going to be high-speed parts in there or something. They don't want people to kill themselves on their bikes. So it's going to be a lot of twisty parts, a lot of technical riding. And the first part today is going to be 2 hours long. And then there's a second part to the race, which is an hour and a half. And I don't know how they count up the rounds. Are probably the summary of the morning and the afternoon session. And it's 2 hours of this. So if you do training here, you've got about half an hour or an hour of it. But 2 hours of it, you really have to work with your stamina to see how long you can last on it. And of course, if you fall on some of the difficult sections, that can cost you a lot of time. So there are 3 difficult parts. There's one mud puddle or one water crossing, and 2 elevations, including the gravel hill. So I don't know if I want to do that or not. I'll see when I get there. Anyway, now I'm gonna transponder and then we'll see. Guten Morgen, kriegen wir noch einen Haken dran jetzt oder was? Technical Inspection und ein Haken, Autogramm.
Nee,
ein Smiley?
mach nur einen Punkt.
Achso. Achtung! Ich fahr mal. Das ist der erste Versuch hier. So, we're checking the transponder now. See if that thing works. Ja, gut. Wie ist das hier gedacht? So lang oder was? Oder? Eigentlich fahren da raus, oder? Aber wir fahren einfach so raus, ne? Genau, das passt ja.
Vielleicht fahren direkt gerade rüber hier.
Nee, wir müssen mit Transponder wahrscheinlich fahren. Wir fahren bestimmt hier raus und da durch, oder?
So. Aber wir sollten uns so hinstellen. Also
ach so, nee, aber weiß ich nicht. Kann auch sein, dass wir anders fahren. Passt. Ob es da Kiste steht, richtig.
Also der Bernd hat mich zumindest genau dahin gemacht.
Passt, dann kannst du ja nicht falsch sein. Ready to go? Yeah. Gut. Okay. Oh wow. Aufregung. Ja, ja.
Es ist
so Mathe im Gelände bei bestem Wetter. Also. Ja, aber mit 50 Wagen
10 Sekunden, Arme hoch.
Hands
10
up,
Sekunden.
Lasst euch da nicht orientieren, wie sind falsch. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you have to go through chicane here and go slow. It's supposed to go slow. Okay. Of course, the first 3 meters are tough, and it's slippery here. Damn. 2 hours of this, wow, and it's bike slipping quite a bit. And it's very muddy and slippery here. So yeah, the trick's gonna go over the distance. This is gonna be, whoa, shit, it's so slippery. Whew. Jesus. That's a nice spot. Yeah? Whew. I mean, you do start to recognize some of these things because you go through them during training, but there's very little time to actually relax. Alter! Boah! Ach du Schwede, Alter! Da bin ich ja schon durch. Nach einer Runde, ey. Schneescheiße, wa? Ja. krass. Shitty part. Okay guys, I'm about an hour into this, and wow, I'm telling you, it's tough already, but now of course fatigue's gonna set in. I skipped the gravel hill again. I don't know if that's a good idea, such a big detour. Maybe it's better just to do it next time. People seem to get over it pretty well. Just you don't want to get stuck there. My feet are cramping up too for some reason. Some standing foot pegs. Oh, I don't know. Getting up there. Oh shit. Someone must have gotten hurt. I hope it's not so bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alter, nee. Wow, 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 wow. Alter, das war knapp. I lost my concentration there. Whoa. Yeah, I can feel I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. Oh. Oh, Alter. Shit. Okay, it's the last 25 minutes and I am on my last round and I'm pretty beat, I have to say. I can tell like little mistakes are creeping in, getting stiffer on the bike, power isn't there, so I'm trying to focus to not overdo it here. The last meters I still got the entire round in front of me, most of it. There are very few sections where you can actually relax a little bit as much. It's all muddy and technical. Whoa. Holy shit! Das hätte auch schief gehen können, ey. Shit. Oh. The last round. I'm tired. I drive like shit right now. Oh. Whoa, I'm worn out, guys. I don't have the stamina for 2 hours of this. Whoa, everything is difficult now. It's crazy. When you're tired, like you're not standing right, and technique is bad. I'm pretty stiff. So need to focus and stay loose. This is quite hard. That's okay? Alter! Alter Schwede! So guys, this is it. 2 hours in. I don't even know what the round count is for. Maybe, I don't know.
Und du bist 12 Runden gefahren, ne?
14, ich habe nachgezählt.
Sie doppelt gefahren, ne?
Also ich bin fertig.
Ja, ich auch. Ich bin nicht so viele Runden gefahren. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie viele Runden ich gefahren bin.
Ich glaube, ich habe sie 3 oder 4 Mal hingeschmissen.
Echt?
Im Sand hinten?
Sand einmal. Da oben, wo die Pflastersteine sind,
Ja.
habe ich komme mit ein bisschen zu viel Gas raus und im Pflasterstein hat es dann gedreht. Im Wasser ist sie mir ausgegangen, da hat sie Wasser geschluckt.
Oh.
Jupp.
Ach, Scheiße.
Im Wasser, also wirklich
Oh, nee.
im Wasser.
Ausgeber will doch an der gelegen.
Wie lange bist du gefahren? Keine Ahnung.
Alrighty guys, this is the place I'm staying, the Pferdehof. Best location for this race. Because it's really close to the track and it's really close to where all the food happens and the riders briefing, all that stuff was in Meltowitz. So now it's back. It is 20 minutes to 2 and there will be another briefing at 2 o'clock and we'll start again at 2:30. This time they changed the order. Fastest people will start first, also in groups of 5, just like in the morning. And there's a few riders that moved up into the pro class. There's an advanced class and pro class, and they will be basically rated in the pro class. And the advanced class is all the other guys, the slow ones, like me. So I managed not to crash the bike the first time around. That really helped preserve power, but it was damn close many times. I hope I get through the next hour and a half without dropping the bike, because the biggest fear is that I have to pick it up. Somehow I have a feeling I will drop it at some point, and hopefully I'll be able to pick up the bike, because I know if it lays flat on the ground, it's really hard to do, especially when you're out of power already. Now this time around we will go in the opposite direction. There's a few changes to the track. It's not going to be exactly the same, but we'll be going in a different direction. So that should be interesting to do that. And it's an hour and a half. It's still gonna be long enough. Most of us are pretty worn out, but it was nice to have a lunch break, get something to eat, and then see if we're good to go for the second part. So.
Gut, dann geht es für euch rein in die Stimme.
Du auch. Da geht's um. Aha. Jetzt mal gucken, wo wir langfahren müssen. Ohne Zeitmessung, oder was? Okay. Alles klar. Mhm.
So, 10 Sekunden.
Yes! Yes. Okay.
Ausmachen. Ja, geht gerade nicht.
So.
Warum nicht?
Warum geht das nicht?
Ich schieb's erst mal auf die Seite rüber, du. Wo runter? Hier? Oh. Huh. That part is new. We didn't have that going in the morning. Nice little hole. Alter! These guys are nuts. Danke. Wow. Jetzt alles neblig auf einmal. Oh, geil. Ah. Alter. Oh. Alter. Oh. So. Geil. Oh, meine Beine sind schwer wie Blei. Es ist nicht nur das Wasser, was da drin ist in den Boots. Ich habe nur 4 gemacht, du. Ja. Also mehr war nicht dann. Oh.
Annik, ich fand aber schlechter zu fahren als Vormittag. Logischerweise, Strecke ist ausgefahren.
Ja.
Aber du hast viel mehr Stellen, die hätten schnell heikel sein.
Ja. Oh, mir tun die Flossen weh, ey.
Und dieses Mal auf dem Nachmittag habe ich jedes Mal im Kiesbett gedacht, ich kann nicht Motorrad fahren. Ich hatte schon keinen Bock mehr. Ich wollte nicht noch eine Runde eigentlich.
Ja, das war krass, ne? Das Kiesbett da runter irgendwie. Ja. Ich bin hier die Auffahrt nicht hochgefahren, habe ich nicht gemacht.
Ich wollte, ja.
Da war zweimal voll und beim dritten Mal dachte ich, jetzt brauchst du auch nicht mehr auffahren.
Bei mir war alles für unvoll.
Statt hier vorne rumzufahren, bin ich dann einmal in den großen Kreis gefahren.
Genau.
Ja, genau.
Ich sag mal, die sind doch nicht wasserdicht, oder? Sehr ehrlich.
Die sind null wasserdicht.
Ich habe ja auch die Dinger gekauft. Ich habe mir dein Video angeschaut gehabt und dann dachte ich mir, okay, kannst du mal ausprobieren. Und ich war dann hier
Nee.
unten mit der letzte Rotz.
Das ist der letzte Rotz. Ich habe jetzt das zweite Paar, die haben mir neu geschickt. Also ich meine, die sind jetzt wirklich nass, weil sie auch von oben reinkamen. Aber die kannst du vergessen. Also für eine Tour oder so kannst du abhaken. Die habe ich jetzt für hier. Aber ob da jetzt dann eine Membran drin ist oder nicht, wahrscheinlich ja besser keine drin zu haben, trocknet schneller.
Ich habe die angeschrieben.
Ich wollte gerade... Feierabend! So ist richtig scheiße hier, komm hinschmeißen. Durchs Ziel und absteigen fahren lassen, das Ding. Sieht gut aus. The last round was basically just I was in the zone. I was like not focused. I was just in the zone, finishing the round. No, it's definitely a very special event. I've never done something like this before. They've never offered something like this before, and it's definitely challenging in a different way. If you just like riding technical stuff for a long time, then this is really for you. Of course, if you like to race, this is also for you. But there are a lot of just normal people here that are just happy to get through the finish line without crashing too often. And I have to say, I didn't crash a single time, which is quite nice. It would have been much harder for me to pick up the bike several times by myself. I'm glad that didn't happen. But it was just kind of fun. You just kind of get into the zone. The first round is kind of funny and it gets a little better after that. So it was an awesome experience. I'm completely pooped. So I'm just gonna get some gas for the bike and try to dry my shoes. They have this dry straw membrane in it. It's supposed to keep the water out, but now that the water is in, it's keeping the water in. It's like a swimming pool in there. It's like making funny noises from all the water that's in there. Also, I'm quite happy because I came in with a cold. I still have a cold. I still have a bit of a stuffy nose, but I wasn't feeling so great in the middle of the week and I wasn't quite sure if I would be able to do this, and I just went for it, and I'm so glad I did. That the moment you're on the bike, you're on the trail, all that stuff goes away, and you just focus on the ride, and I was hoping for exactly that. So I'm so glad I went for it, and you know, we got treated with a beautiful day. We had a couple of drops of rain, nothing to speak of. So awesome event. There's so many cool things you can do at the Enduro Action Team aside from the trainings. Now, if you've done a few trainings, you know, this is the kind of stuff people come back to. The adventure ride competition, of course, is pretty cool. The fear event in the spring, and this thing, I don't know if they will offer this every year now. They weren't quite sure how many people would actually turn out, how many people would sign up. In the end, it was 60 riders that came to this, so that's a good sized event. So I reckon they're gonna do this again. As far as I know, there was one person that got injured. He had to be brought into the hospital. I'm not quite sure. Nothing life-threatening, but he's in the hospital. So I talked to his friend. So hopefully he's going to be okay. I mean, that's, you know, if a bike breaks, that's bad enough. But, you know, if someone gets hurt, that really sucks. Anyway, guys, I hope you got a bit of an insight. It was really difficult to film this. Yeah, I was so focused on the ride this time. Usually I have a little bit of time to mess with the camera. I did switch the batteries out a few times, but maybe it gives you a little bit of an impression of what this is all about. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, ride safe, stay awesome. Here we go, here we go. Nee, ich glaube, ich mache das heute mal mit schief. Es geht sonst schief. Na? Ja. Aha. Ja, ich war auf der Tankstelle und die geht in Service jetzt gleich Anfang nächster Woche. Und die sah halt so aus. Und ich dachte, dann mache ich das jetzt gleich bei der Tankstelle. Wollte ich eigentlich gar nicht, aber ich habe jemand anders gesehen. Ich so, gute Idee, mach's eigentlich auch.
Und du bist dein Motorrad ist ganz...
Ja, genau.
Hattest du Spaß?
Ich hatte einen super Spaß. Hab mich auch nicht einmal gelegt, war richtig cool.
Echt? Super.
Ja.
Den Weg dahin, oder?
Video ist auch eine Ausdauergeschichte. Das heißt, wenn du nicht mal Kraftgas, sondern wirklich 6 Tage am Stück fährst,
Eine Sektpulle.
Nein, wie war's?
Das war super.
Ich hab's auch nicht erkannt.
Hast du mich nicht erkannt? Ich war nur orange. Ich war nur orange und nicht so schnell wie die anderen.